The Armory meet. This was the TCNJ opener meet. This was like, well, how long was this? This was definitely over a month ago, around like December 3rd or 4th. So this was our first indoor opener, our indoor meet, and this is how it went. So as you know, the Armory is in the city of New York. We left around like 12 p.m., got on the bus, and it took us around 3 to 4 hours just to get there. And on that time, I don't know how y'all spend your time on the bus, but I spent half of it sleeping and the other half just vibing around, reading a little bit, and just thinking about what to record. But when we got there, it was a bit chilly and a little crowded, but here's a snapshot of basically the Armory itself. And my teammate Hallie's in there too. If you have never been to the Armory, that is a video of it, a little tour of it, really nice. I think the facility is at the level of BU. I do like BU a bit better. I just don't like the amount of people at BU. So BU usually has way too many people there. The bathroom lines are always super long. It's smelly there. You just get super claustrophobic there. But anyway, here is how the events went. So first of all, this is not all in chronological order, so I'm just going off of what I have, and I'm keeping my 60 last. But basically, if you haven't known already, I've been injured for a month before I started training again. So I was injured in October, and I'll put a picture up here showing you what my left knee looked like. And if you don't know what happened to my left knee, I was hang cleaning and the bar slipped out of my hands and it landed bam right on my left knee, and I was out for the whole month. I got a lot of tests on it, and thankfully nothing was broken or ruptured. So yeah, I was able to get full recovery. Initially it was very tough. I could not walk on it. I could not even contract my quad, so it took a bit of time. A lot of Star Wars, you know, sitting on the ground, trying to contract my quad the whole day. Yeah, finally I was able to around the third week, and I started to walk on it more and get back to it, do a lot of rehab exercises, and pretty much during Thanksgiving break, as you've seen in the previous videos, I was able to run and sprint. Also during that time, I started lifting like at least my upper body, and I did a little bit of my lower body. Once I was cleared, I started lifting a lot more, especially my lower legs because they needed it. So this is my opener with around like 3 to 4 weeks of training after being 1 month off. So I wasn't expecting too much going into this meet, but here is the first race. So the first race we have is the hurdles. All right, the next race is the 400 with Peter in it. This is the first heat. You can see Peter dominating everybody. The next heat is with Steven. Weirdly enough, we had more people run the 400 at the Armory this year, so it was Peter and Steven. Usually we have a lot other people just doing 300s. We don't do 200s here, at least for the Armory meet. We usually just do 200s. We barely do 300s, but I guess my coach wanted us to do 300s instead of 200s, at least for the Armory, and then the rest of the season, no 300s. Since this was my first meet back, I didn't do a 300, but basically there's a lot of 300s going on, and the only one I got is Donovan, so here is his race of the 300. The next race is the 4x4, and as you notice in a lot of these clips, they have some music over it, just because the Armory, although it's a nice track, I like the music that they play, but I can't put this music on YouTube because of copyright issues, so I have to put some music over them. Here's the 4x4.
First heat, RPI 2 Johns Hopkins Princeton ADHD.
We gotta heckle Alex.
So Ronnie's behind you.
Ronnie's behind you, bro.
And they're off.
That was a good one.
Alright, lastly, it is my 60. I think I did alright in it. It wasn't as great as I expected, but it was definitely the fastest 60 opener I've done in my college career. So although I did not get the time I wanted, I got a faster time than I did last year when I opened up. And since I'm recording this a month after this happened, we also had another meet after the Armory the week after, and I ran faster than last year's second meet and the Armory time. So basically I ran like 0.03 seconds faster, so my second meet time was faster and my time was also faster than the first meet. So that is good progress. So those are good things to hear and see for myself. I wasn't too hard on myself just because I only had around 1 month of training. So the main point is just to get the feel of the competition, try to control my excitement and the adrenaline in my system, and try to execute as best I can. And of course, I didn't record the second meets just because of things that were going on. So one, I didn't have space on my phone, and two, I just was sick. I probably should have gone to that meet, so I wasn't feeling well. So I had no energy to record, I only had energy just to run my 60 and run that 200, which I pretty much died in. But that is my and our team's first indoor meet at the Armory. Let me know if you ran at that meet. I know my boy Tyler Scott ran at that meet, but yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Since this is January, I'll definitely record more meet vlogs like this. So if you want more meet vlogs like this, leave a like and make sure you subscribe, because more videos and other different content like this will come out. If you're new to this channel and you haven't seen my meet vlogs, then click this playlist right here.